If you've tried to talk to your parents about moving and it did not go well, I want you to know something right away. You are not alone and you did not do it wrong. This is one of the hardest conversations a family can have. And most of the time, when it goes sideways, it's not because anyone said the wrong thing. It's because no one understood what was really happening underneath the surface. So today we are going to start there. Before the logistics, before the touring, before any talks of communities or wait lists, we're starting with this and why it's so hard and why your parents' resistance deserves more than frustration. Hi, I'm Michael Catherine with the Homebodies team here in Rochester at Keller Williams. And this is the part 1 of 5 for our series on adult children walking through one of the most emotionally complex seasons of the family life. Here's the thing that changes everything once you understand it. When your parents say, "I'm not moving," they're not just talking about a house. They are talking about their identity, their history, the last place on earth where they feel completely like themselves. And for many seniors, especially those who have already lost a spouse, that home is the final physical connection to a life that makes sense. The kitchen where they cooked Sunday dinners, the backyard where their grandchildren played, the bedroom where they woke up next to someone that they loved for 50 years. When you walk in and suggest that they leave that place, even gently, even with the best of intentions, what they often hear is, "Your life as you knew it is over. You can't take care of yourself anymore." But that's not what you mean. But that is what it can feel like to them. When you lead with facts or logics or worry before you acknowledge the grief, the walls go up every single time. The shift that changes everything is moving from problem-solving mode to listening mode. Before you say a single word about moving, about communities, about what you've been doing research on, slow down and acknowledge what this conversation is costing them. Start with something like, "I know this house means everything to you. I know what it holds. I'm not here to take that away from you. I just love you and I want us to have a real conversation about what the future, while we all still have time to do it on our own terms." And here's the thing, that's not a manipulative script. It's just the truth. And when your parents feel that truth, the conversation has a chance. Here's the framing that I want you to carry with you through this entire series. There are 2 versions of this conversation. There's the planning conversation, which happens while everyone is healthy, calm, and still has choices. And there is the crisis conversation, which happens in a hospital hallway at midnight with a social worker you never met, when the options on the table are whatever happens to be available. The planning conversation feels hard, but I promise you the crisis conversation is so much harder, and it comes with so much less choice. Every video in this series is about moving toward the planning conversation and away from the crisis one, because your parent deserves to be the one who decides. And that only happens if someone starts the conversation before it becomes urgent. In the next video, we are going through the most common objections your parents are likely to raise and give you real word-for-word language to respond to each one without triggering a shutdown. Because the goal isn't to win the conversation, the goal is to keep it going. If this is helpful, please subscribe and share this with someone who needs it. And if you're in the Rochester area and want to talk through your family's specific situation, reach out to us at the Homebodies team. We do this every day, and we are here to help.